Switch off the light real quick.
All right. Hey, this is In the Click with Tiera, and today we have a special guest, Jayellz.
Hey, how y'all doing?
So, Jayellz, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself? Tell them who you are, what kind of artist you are.
Jayellz. I like to make music for myself and everyone else. A little soul vibe. I feel like I just, flip it, do my own little thug thizzle. I can't really put a label on it. It's just music, you feel me? Just art, me trying to do my thing.
Okay. So, I know you're from the Inland Empire, me too. How did that help you influence the type of music you do?
Being from the IE, it's a little different from LA.
Yeah.
You feel me? LA is a little bit faster. The IE is a little bit slower, so it gives you a little more time to look into stuff. You feel me? You don't already got this wave that you jumped into from the get. Not saying that LA is not popping, because when you think of Cali, what you think of?
Hollywood,
LA. Hollywood, Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You feel me? But nah, being from the 9, it's like a different thing. And my influences really come from the East Coast.
Okay.
A little more than anything in California. Now, of course, the top dogs in the West,
Yeah.
I'm always going to mess with. That's just what we grew up around, you feel me? But when it comes to music, East Coast, more articism is what's my influence.
Okay, and it's funny you said that because I was actually Googling, Jayellz, and by the way, the whole entire first page, all you.
Ooh.
So you're well known. But on Urban Dictionary, someone uploaded that, you're referred to or associated with rappers like Common.
That's hot.
Yeah,
For real?
Common. I got it right here. Lupe Fiasco, all them, and it said that you have kind of an East Coast vibe.
Okay.
And I thought that was funny because, we're on the West Coast, so that's funny you brought that up. So you like that? So you have an East Coast vibe.
Yeah, you feel me? My people, my mom, my dad from Detroit.
Okay.
You feel me? My mom from, I'm just going to say Chicago, but it's a city out in Joliet, Illinois. But you feel me? They both from the Midwest, so it's not East, but the influence, it's a little closer to that direction. So I feel like that's where my blood runs through.
Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. So you're not the only one who thinks you got an East Coast vibe.
That's cool.
So let's talk about the song The Dutchie.
Okay.
That's directed by King Simba. Can you tell me a little about that song?
That song to me was a song to bounce to.
Yeah.
You feel me? I have this own genre I guess I made up, like bounce. You feel me? Just some nod your head to, but not going over the edge. It's not a trap, it's not a party, it's just something to nod your head to. Now when I make my bounce songs, that's strictly just for you to bounce, because you feel me, I got other songs that get in your head a little bit, you feel me? But that song primarily just to make the people, hey.
Okay,
hey.
and I believe it because on SoundCloud, some of the songs, like, the bounce songs got hashtag bounce next to it.
Right, okay.
So I already know which ones, I'm
That's
like,
right.
okay, this one's for the head nodding. Yeah. Your song, titled intro for the Half Conscious. I like that. It was like spoken word. Are you into that kind of stuff? Or would you rather rap on instrumentals, or you like doing that?
You want to know, for real?
Yeah.
The only reason why that didn't have a beat is because I had got into a little trouble and I was in jail for a little bit.
Oh.
So I couldn't really, you feel me? You don't get iPods and that motherfucker. So, nah. So I was just writing that, so.
Oh, okay. So that wasn't even on purpose.
No.
Okay.
Nah, that was purely off of fucking up. Yeah.
That's crazy because that's one of my favorites. I liked
Thank you.
The intro.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I really did. I actually let some of my friends hear it. I was like, this is like a cool little spoken free written word,
Thank you.
So that's really dope. Okay, so we're going to talk about performing.
Okay.
How do you feel performing? What kind of vibe, when you put your music out, what kind of energy do you get from the audience? What kind of vibe you get back? Do you like that?
I feel like when I actually perform, the audience has already got that in mind. If they don't know you, like, who is this nigga? You feel me? So you kind of have to, like, demand this presence. You feel me? So when I perform, I usually like to have everything quiet and I open up with a verse first just to get people attention, because sometimes when you go straight into your song, it's real loud, it's real popping in the spot. People can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just come at it like I've been doing this. It's water.
Yeah.
Not on no cocky stuff.
Well, yeah.
But,
yeah. And I've seen a few of your performances, like the shrimp and lobster.
Man, that's old.
Yeah, that one was old. I saw that, though. And then also, you performed at Cal State LA.
Yeah.
Was that a hair show or?
Cal
Long Beach. Cal State Long
Yeah,
Beach.
yeah,
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
yes, ma'am. Nah, that was actually for like what was that for? It was like a art and music type festival. There's a whole bunch of people around, a lot of positive people out, and my boy X, shout out Xavier. He had actually reached out to me and asked if I wanted to come down there and do that. So bada boom, bada bing. You feel me?
Okay, so that wasn't even something you put on. That was something you got invited into.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, so the song This Morning.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
You digging?
I was digging.
All right, for sure.
I did some digging.
Okay.
You know, that was produced by Young Doo-Wop.
Uh-huh.
You still associate with him? You still do some beats with him?
Nah, not really. It was pretty much a one-time thing. Cool. He cool though. Shout out Doo-Wop.
Okay. So that I actually liked a lot because I liked the way you flowed on it. I liked the beat. I liked the words. Like that was one of my favorite music combos for you. Even though it's old, but I liked all of it. You know, like all of it together. That was a great combo. So I just wanted to shout out This Morning. I know it's old, but
cool.
You know, that was a good one. Okay, so what's some of your latest music? Do you have any?
Yeah, I've been actually dropping something every Tuesday. Called it 2 Jam Tuesday.
Okay, you want to explain the 2 Jam Tuesday?
2 Jam Tuesday, basically, every Tuesday I'll be dropping 2 jams, 2 songs. You feel me? Just to keep up with the people. Try to stay relevant because it's a game of staying relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'll just be dropping music every Tuesday, but there's another project coming on the way. Oh,
your project, do you mind talking about that? Or is that something we got to wait on it?
That's usually what niggas be, oh, you go have to wait and see. Yeah, low key.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So, what's your favorite song of yours, if you have one?
Right now, at this point, nah, I don't really have. After I make song, I'll listen to it, no gas, like maybe 100 times, and then I'll just be like, okay. Just listen. I'm lit 50 times just to hear what I did wrong, and 50 more times just to improve.
Okay.
You know what I could have improved on it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then I'm done with it. I like my songs though, because you feel me. I'm putting them out. I'm putting them into the universe. So I like all of them.
How would you compare the first song you ever dropped to some of the latest music? You got any? How would you say you improved or growth, or did you change your style? Like, tell me about that.
My first song, it was actually with the homeboy. We had stole a microphone from Target, a little computer mic.
Yeah.
You feel me? And hooked it up, USB mic, and they whack. You feel me? USB mics.
Yeah.
You know, unless you got some real nice stuff, you know, you're not getting nothing down. Stole that, and that song was pretty much trash. You know, it was bad. It was really bad. It was like I was just talking about nonsense.
Yeah.
You feel me? Making it rain type, but I only had like $2 in my pocket. You feel me? Like it was just weird type. But from that song to where I'm at now, I definitely feel like I've grown, and I feel like now when I do my songs, I do it with a lot more discipline and conviction. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Opposed to back in the day. But I've always been serious about it since I actually picked that, mic up. You feel me? I'm going to Target I'm not getting nothing else. I'm going in there for a motherfucking microphone. You feel me? And then that's what it is. But don't steal. I don't steal no more. That's not good.
All right, let them know. Sure. Okay, so did you always go by Jayellz? Because on some of your older music, I saw it wasn't under Jayellz, but I didn't know if that's what you went by or what happened with that.
Yeah, I had one. I was Tri-L or something, like TRI-L for like 3 L's. It was like live some whack. I don't know. And then I had another name. Oh, Kid Prez. That was weak too. You feel me? That was back in the day when I really first started rapping. But nah, it kind of just evolved over time into Jayellz.
Okay, and you set with Jayellz?
This is me.
We're gonna address you as Jayellz.
That's cool. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can call me whatever you want, but
But Jayellz is where it's
is
at.
the one. Yeah,
okay.
That's cool.
Okay. So, you have 19 songs uploaded on SoundCloud.
Okay.
And you have a few songs on YouTube. Is that all you have, or is that where else could we find your music? Is SoundCloud and YouTube the only places that we can?
To find the most current music, SoundCloud would be the spot to go.
Okay.
But nah, that's not all the music I've made.
So, Half Conscious, what does that mean to you? Like, where did that come from? What is that?
I like to call myself the half-conscious rapper. Half-conscious meaning I'm on my way. You feel me?
Okay.
Because no one's really born into that consciousness, that knowing. It's more like you search for it, you find, you seek for it. But at the same time, I still be getting high like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then I still, lose my way on certain type things. I'm not perfect, no one is, but I'm on my way. You feel me? So that's what that half-conscious thing is. Half-conscious, conscious in knowledge, conscious in body, self, conscious in, spirituality. You feel me? That's where my overall goal is. I like making music, you feel me? But it's all about a personal type deal for me.
Okay. And then you said, like, I know you smoke marijuana, like that kind of like, it seemed like you were saying that hindered you, but I feel like sometimes that expands your mind, you know what I mean? That, like,
to a certain extent,
brings it out.
Your mind can do anything that you want it to do.
Yeah, I feel it. Mm-hmm. Okay. So some of your favorite artists are Erykah Badu, Andre 3000, and Mos Def.
Right.
Why?
Just their whole vibe, their whole get down. When they construct their songs, it doesn't sound like verse and beat. Mm-hmm. You feel me? How people be putting stuff out, it sounds like, okay, I'm gonna put this right here. I'm gonna incorporate this male vocalist on this part. I'm gonna incorporate this female vocalist on this other part.
Yeah.
Now it turns into a project, not a song anymore. You feel me? You put more into it. And those three artists, I listen to them, and that's what I catch. Mos Def, I've never ever in my life heard a whack song for bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
Same for Erykah, and of course Mr. 3000. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just influential.
Okay, so if I gave you 3 quotes, would you be able to tell me
from the songs?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let me see.
Okay. So first one, she spotted me like a paparazzi, shot me a glance in that Catwoman stance with her fat booty pants.
Hot damn. Yeah, that's Miss Fat Booty. That's Mos Def.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's my shit. And she came with the same type game, the type of girl. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, become a magician to abracadabra all the sadder thoughts of me, thoughts of she, thoughts of he. Which one?
Thoughts of she, he. I know that's the thoughts of she. Prayed about it, need some knee pads. Yeah, that's Andre. That's the 3 set. What song is that? And yes, I will be out on the first day of school and graduate. Oh, that's Miss Jackson. I'm tripping. That's a classic.
Yeah.
You almost got me. Yeah. All right, for sure.
All right, and then, obviously, but they don't ever have to pay. Don't have no cars, hang around in bars, try to hang out with the stars.
You better call on Tyrone.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw that out there, But as for your music, a quote I liked was from Dupafly. And you said, I heard the world is burning slow, but still they added more gas. Now are you going to change that issue or just light you a match? I like that. Okay. I like that a lot.
Thank
because
you.
There's a lot of people out here, either sitting by or not helping or adding fire, and I feel you.
Exactly,
you're on that side.
Thank you.
You're on that side. And then another one is from Who Are You? Where you said, ain't no cure for curiosity. Big business, keep you in a box. Now that's monopoly. Too much propaganda getting mixed in with these prophecies. When shit hits the fan, is you still a fan, honestly? And I like your verses because like you said, you have some bounce songs, but like you really be talking about some real stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Go.
I try to when I construct my songs to mix in that little bit of something to think about, but I don't try to oversaturate it because unfortunately with people nowadays, people get bored real quick. You feel me? If it's just you feel me? Just keep on kicking them in the head with the same thing, they're gonna lose interest.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I try to mix in that bounce and then throw a little message. You feel me? Yeah, something like that. But definitely. Yeah.
Okay, I like that. You have a good balance, to be honest,
Thank
because
you.
it does switch up often. Sometimes you got that bounce. Sometimes you got that that intellect in your rap. Talking about some real life stuff. On the side of the city kids. Rather than the big business people out here trying to destroy everything. So I appreciate that. I really do. And then 2 songs I just want to shout out because I like them. Legal Pimpin' and Wait No More.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, I like those. Did you want to say anything about those?
Legal Pimpin', my big bro Roosevelt actually A&R that. He actually shot me the beat for that.
Okay.
I never really got to meet up with the producer. Dude's crazy though. Shout out Epic. Dude's crazy. You feel me? So he had linked that in. So yeah, I just want to give credit where credit's due.
Okay.
And then Wait No More. Shout out my little bro Free Will. Making that song, because without that chorus, you feel me, it'd been a whole different thing.
Yeah.
You feel me? I just can't wait no more. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, so shout out to two of the bros.
So, all right, I have to ask you about school.
Okay.
Because in a few songs I heard you say, talk about dropping out of college, and then one song is called College Dropout, even though there's not really, you know, much in there about that, but like, just, you know, tell me about that. You sticking with that, or?
Nah, because I'm gonna go back to school, but the situation at hand right now is causing me to work, be employed, make some money as of right now. But anyone that's listening, go to school. You feel me? Go to school and get right, because you can't get nothing in this world without being able to talk. You feel me? You can beat somebody up, but you're not gonna get results out of them for that long. You probably will get what you want for this on, but people get inaugurated purely off of speaking. You feel me? You become president purely off of knowing how to persuade. So I feel like school helps that a lot, or at least, you know, the English courses and stuff like that. So when I go back, that's where I'm gonna be at. I'm trying to get in your head.
So we should vote for Jayellz?
I don't want. I might not be in America once this music stuff work out. I'm not gonna be out here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you trying to dip out of the country?
Yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere. Probably Morocco.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, so I heard you got a new song coming out with your homegirl Pope. Collaboration. Can you go ahead and spit some a piece from there?
Yeah, of course. Acapella verse. That's solid.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Melon is deep. Knowledge is food. I'm starving to eat. You search, you'll find just what you seek. I looked inside. I found a leash. Hardest part is breaking free. All this nonsense ain't for me. Said she nauseous later week. 18 with an agency. She really wanna be your model. Probably do about anything. Put her feelings in the bottle. Then they put her on the scene. Asking for heaven on earth. Guessing it's hell on the streets. There you go judging my nigga. You don't know what she has seen. Blame it on the human nature, the pursuit of paper. You gon' meet your maker. All that makeup still don't make up. All that time you wasting and all that shit you faking. Your knowledge ground zero. I hope you elevated. Yo, I'm looking in the mirror, but the picture ain't vivid. How you claim that you be living? You don't question existence. Now, if you had 24 hours just to share your last story, would you started with your love, with your pain and your glory? Now, things gon' change when we get a little older. People say you strange, but strange they ain't notice how. You dropped your ego and now you gaining this focus. I try keeping quiet and keeping my ears open. I miss too much when I be acting like I'm knowing. I only fuck with you when I'm drinking or I'm smoking. I rarely hit the bottle strict with the aroma. Been schooling niggas daily. Come and get your diploma like that. Whoa.